You watched the motivational videos, downloaded the apps, bought the journal, maybe 2 journals. And yet here you are. Same cycle, same excuses, same year. What if I told you there's a foolproof path forward? Not to success, but to something far more certain. A genuinely, spectacularly miserable year. This isn't the life you imagined. Somewhere in the back of your mind, you already know it. You are capable of more. You can feel it. The question is why it isn't happening. This isn't negativity. This is strategy. A mental model championed by Charlie Munger, one of the greatest investors and thinkers in modern history, called inversion. Most people ask, how do I succeed? Inversion flips the question. How do I guarantee failure? Map every pitfall with crystal clarity. Then simply, don't go there. That's it. That's the whole framework. Sounds almost too simple, right? So let's build you the most detailed failure map you've ever seen. Charlie Munger once gave a commencement speech, not on how to succeed, but on how to guarantee a miserable life. It became legendary. Here are his 5 prescriptions. If you follow all 5, I promise you, this year will be a disaster. Prescription 1, be unreliable. Consistently fail to do what you've committed to. Break promises. Miss deadlines. Say you'll be somewhere and don't show up. Munger's point was brutal. This single habit, just this one, will cancel out every other virtue you possess. Be brilliant, be talented, be charming. None of it matters if people can't count on you, especially if you can't count on yourself. Prescription 2, learn only from personal experience. Ignore every book ever written. Dismiss history as irrelevant. Refuse the lessons of anyone who came before you. Insist on making every mistake yourself. The expensive ones, the painful ones, the ones that cost you years. Stay willfully uneducated. The world's greatest library is sitting in your pocket. Never open it. Prescription 3, stay down after every reversal. Life will knock you down. That's not a possibility. It's a certainty. The question is what you do next. If you want misery, when the first, second, or third severe setback hits, stay down. Don't get back up. Wallow in it. Let it define you. Make every reversal permanent. Prescription 4, scoff at the rustic's wisdom. There's an old saying, I wish I knew where I was going to die, so I'd never go there. Simple, obvious. Most people completely ignore it. To guarantee misery, never think ahead. Never map out where your current path leads. Never premortem a decision. Just charge forward. Surprise yourself with the consequences. Prescription 5, abandon all objectivity. Cling to your first impression of everything, a person, an idea, a plan, yourself. Reject any evidence that contradicts what you already believe. Wear intellectual blinders. Avoid self-criticism entirely. The world will try to show you where you're wrong. The key to misery is to never, ever listen. Munger's prescriptions were timeless. But our modern world has given us powerful new upgrades to the misery toolkit. These are custom engineered for right now. Anti-habit 1, digital doom. Start every single morning with 2 hours of mindless doom scrolling. Let every notification hijack your attention the moment you wake up, before you've had a single intentional thought, before you've decided what kind of day you want to have. Consume 10 times more content than you ever create. Be permanently reactive, never proactive. Anti-habit 2, physical neglect. Trade sleep for revenge bedtime procrastination, the bizarre ritual of staying up late just to feel like you have some control over your own time. Fuel your body primarily with ultra-processed food. Adopt a completely sedentary lifestyle. Avoid any form of movement. Your brain is a physical organ. If the body is running on fumes, the brain is running on fumes. Anti-habit 3, say yes to everything. Agree to every request, every commitment, every favor, every meeting, until your calendar is a disaster and you're drowning in resentment. Then blame everyone else for your overwhelm. Anti-habit 4, wait for motivation. Build your entire productivity system around waiting to feel like it. Motivation is finite, unreliable, and almost completely irrelevant to long-term achievement. High performers don't wait for it. They build systems that work without it. But if misery is the goal, wait. Keep waiting. It'll show up eventually. Anti-habit 5, the comparison trap. Measure your unfiltered, messy, complicated real life against everyone else's curated highlight reel. Cultivate envy. Cultivate inadequacy. Cultivate the quiet belief that success works for other people, but not for you. Then complain about it constantly, loudly, and without offering a single solution. Do you want to flip it? Here's the only formula you need. Take everything we've covered, every prescription for misery, every anti-habit, and invert it. Not complicated, not expensive, not reserved for people with more time, more money, or more willpower than you. I'm not going to give you a list of 20 habits and wish you luck. Here are 3. Just 3. Master these, and the rest follows. Non-negotiable number 1, the power hour. The first 60 minutes of your day belong to you. Non-negotiable. No notifications. No social media. No email, no news. Use this window to think, move, read, or create. Guard it like it's your most important meeting, because it is. Here's exactly what it looks like. The first 10 minutes are water and light movement, wake the body up. The next 10 minutes are for planning. Write down your single most important task for the day. The remaining 40 minutes are for deep, focused work on that task only. No multitasking, no notifications, just forward momentum. Research consistently shows that the early morning hours, before the world intrudes, correlate with clearer thinking, higher creative output, and lower decision fatigue throughout the day. This isn't hustle culture. This is brain science. Non-negotiable number 2, the keystone habit. James Clear calls it a keystone habit, the single domino that, when it falls, knocks over all the others. For most high performers, it's some form of movement. Exercise, a walk, a morning run. For others, it's journaling, meditation, or a weekly review. Find your keystone. Protect it obsessively. When that one habit holds, everything else tends to hold with it. When it falls, everything wobbles. That's the power of identifying it. Non-negotiable number 3, environment design. Your willpower is finite. Your environment is not. Stop relying on discipline to overcome a bad environment. Redesign the environment instead. Put the book on your pillow. Put the running shoes by the door. Put the phone in another room at night. Put the junk food where it requires effort to reach. Make the right choice the easy choice. Make the wrong choice require friction. You won't need motivation. The environment will do the work. The path to success isn't always about adding more. Sometimes, most times, it's about strategically subtracting the things that guarantee failure. Munger had it right. Map the misery. Then don't go there. 6 months from now, you'll either be exactly where you are today or unrecognizable. The only difference is what you choose in the next 21 days. You don't need more motivation. You don't need another productivity app. You need a system. And now you have one. Drop a comment right now. What is the one habit you're committing to cut, starting today? Subscribe if you want systems, not just inspiration. And share this with someone who's been stuck in the same cycle. Because sometimes, the most useful gift is a map of where not to go.